Hi folks, welcome to Schwarzach, Germany. Today we are going to a beer garden, but the beer garden is not the only reason why we go there, but the way to there is something very special. We are here in the Nuremberg area and the way to the beer garden goes to some kind of small canyon, which is very famous for tourists who come from Nuremberg and the surrounding area. So let's go enjoy it together with me. Let's go. The town here is called Schwarzach. It's around 15 kilometers, or when you drive with the train 15 minutes away from Nuremberg. So you can easily go here by the train from Nuremberg Hauptbahnhof to train station called Ochenbruck. If you have more questions about it, because I don't want to bother the people who just want to see it with the detailed descriptions, so if you want to know how exactly can I go there, just leave a comment in the comment section below or contact me via Facebook, Twitter or Google+. You don't have to be a good walker if you want to do this trip, because it's just around walking for very slow people 1.5 hours, or for faster people maybe half an hour to 45 minutes to reach the beer garden. So it's a good trip if you're like just coming here as a tourist or if you want to spend one day just enjoying the good weather together with friends, your family. Yeah, and also it's good because it's not like a big mountainous area, so very easy to walk. You don't have to buy like walking shoes or the equipment or anything like that. You can really just enjoy the nature. Here you can see a river called Schwarzach. This one created the small canyon. Till now we are not in the canyon but you can already like get some feeling how nature looks like here. It's summer in Germany now, so it's very green, which can be a bit annoying is sometimes the mosquitoes, but till now it's okay. Here the actual canyon starts. So from here on the real beautiful landscape way starts. Here you can see the surrounding rocks. The power of the water over thousands of years or millions of years created that kind of landscape. And it's very famous for locals to come here with their family on a weekend trip. When you walk by the way here, you will experience something which the first moment looks a bit weird, because you will walk over tombstones, gravestones. But don't worry, here was never ever a cemetery. These stones were never really used on the graves of people. Here once was a factory which produced them, because here is a lot of stones. So the ones which they did not use, they just let lie around here. So if you look around here, you can see a few stones, which actually it's gravestones, but not people. Like, I can stand on here, it's not disrespectful. Here never ever really a person was lying. But you can still read here the old instructions. Here lies within God my beloved husband, lived 1817 to 1931, so before the Second World War. But as I said, don't worry, it's not disrespectful. You can just look at it, walk over it. Here's no dead bodies, no family who will be sad what you're doing here. It's just the walking way. Here you can see some of the beautiful canyon part. I'm sorry for the people who are not that much interested in nature, like why should you watch it? So for them the part 2 with the beer garden will be maybe the more interesting part, where I will explain a bit about German food, German beer garden culture, you can say more or less. And for the history interested ones, there will also be a short part which might be interesting. If you heard about the 30 Years War, I will explain it when we are there. Many parts of Germany have small, local, beautiful nature which is not that much famous to foreigners somehow, because foreigners tend to visit more the big cities. But I think if you're already in Nuremberg and see the city, why not also experience a bit about the surrounding area? I mean, it's just natural. Here is what I said. If you know the 30 Years War, it was a war between Catholics and Protestants in Germany, and there was a big battle at the city of Zürndorf near Nuremberg, and there the Protestants, led by the Swedish king Gustav Adolf, won. And here, exactly at this spot, he held like a preaching to God, to like thank God that he won against the Catholics and the troops of the German Emperor. So if you want to read more about it, maybe Google it. I'm sure you will find more information. I don't want to say too much about history stuff now, even if I'm interested myself in history, but you know. I'm just talking all the time to entertain you, but the real silence normally of this town here and the spot is pretty nice. You can see here this kind of cave. It's pretty amazing. It looks like a small lagoon or something like that. But when you come here, you have to know if it rained a few days before, it can be pretty muddy here. So be careful, like when you want to visit it here, that there was a few days, let's say 2 or 3 days, not heavy rain before. Another good thing about this way is you do not need navigation skills, because the way is just more or less straight. Just whenever like there goes a way to the side, just ignore it and walk continuously straight forward. Like as you can see in a second here, there is a bridge. Just ignore about it, it's not your way. There is a way up to the mountain. Ignore about it, it's not your way. You can just walk comfortably here without thinking and just having a fun time. One of my favorite parts of the way is this one here on the bridges. And through a small cave-like thing you come to the next part of the way. Down a few stairs. This water which you hear all the time, it's springs coming out of the earth. But maybe you should not drink it. I'm not sure how good the water quality is here, because it's normally in Germany says like drinking water when you can drink it. So don't risk your health. Just walk, and anyway in the end you are at the beer garden. This way here, maybe you know from other European countries, especially Italy, it's some kind of wish. Normally it's a wish fountain, but here it's a wish stone. Like just you throw in here your coins on this kind of stone, and if it lands there, then your wish will come true. Because the way was in the end a little bit more muddy than we expected, we have to go, I mean like me and my girlfriend, she is the cameraman by the way, but doesn't want to go on the filming that much. We will just use this small spring here to clean up our feet. That's the comfortable thing. You should not use the river because you have a spring here, sorry, and can, maybe it's not easily, but you can at least clean up. And then see you in the beer garden.